Hello, I've got some pickups to show. My pretty lucky streak is continuing. I'm being a very lucky boy of late, and it's just continued. I'm just waiting for it just to come to a grinding halt, and I'm not going to find anything for a long time. But like I said, I've been pretty lucky since my last pickups video. You might notice the background's a bit sparse. Yeah, we've been burgled. I've had all my games nipped. No, that's a lie. Sorry. I did mention that we had our don't know. It's not that interesting. We had double glazing put in, and they took away the curtain rail, so now we've not got any curtains. And this room where I film opens out onto the road, so people walking past. So I'm not going to keep all my games in here there for them all to see, and for some opportunistic to come in and to swipe them all. No, I'm not going to do that because I've already been burgled once, and that wasn't fun. So no, I've kept them in. I had to ship them all out of here while the window's being fitted, and they're just sort of dumped in my living room because that didn't have a new window. So now there's no curtains, and I'm sitting here doing some filming for all the world to see if they really want to, which would be nice for them. Right, I'm lost. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, I finished my first game in fucking ages. Half-Life 2 on the orange box. Just the first chapter. I've just started episode 1. I've still got episode 2 to go after that, but just finished it because I tend not to finish games for some reason. Something deeply Freudian about that maybe, but it's just the way it happens. Just a lot of games that I get really into, I just get to the point just before the end and can't finish them. Not that I can't finish them, I don't finish them. I don't know why that is. Something deeply wrong with me, probably. But yeah. Thanks to all my new subs. This is a proper thank you this time. I think I've given a few sort of rough little unsatisfactory thank yous. But coming along nicely. As I've always said, it's not the be all and end all, but it's nice, isn't it, when you get one? It's nice that someone thinks that your videos are worth investing their time in. So I have to thank each and every one of you. There was something else I had to say, but it's just totally left my mind. Just gone. So I'll just crack on with what I've got to show. Yeah, like I said, I've been lucky. In a charity shop last week, it was in the bottom. There was like a bin below a load of VHS tapes and CDs and things. I noticed a few PS1 games sort of just glinting at the bottom, and I had a route through, and I found these two beauties. Final Fantasy VIII. Bit of a crack there, and it hasn't got its manual, but apart from that, actually another crack there. Another crack there. Apart from that, those two cracks and no manual is pretty good. And to go with it, Final Fantasy IX. A crack there. Does have its manual and everything else is all there. So out of the charity shop, I just got really lucky with these two. I paid $3.99 for both of them, which yeah, that's obviously I've got them already. But when you see things like this, it's difficult to pass up, isn't it? And these will be going up for trades. Maybe not at the moment, but I'll do a dedicated trades video and collect all the stuff that I've got to pass on, and these will be in it. or if I don't get anything that I want to trade them for, they'll be going on eBay, and they'll be going towards a DS, because I really want a DS and I've not got one. I'm way behind the times. So yeah, that was just one day I got those. I think it was Monday this week. Went down to Watford. This might be of interest to Fatal Hybrid, because I know he's been to Watford. Anybody else who knows Watford? Actually, I've just remembered what I was gonna. Well, I'd totally forgotten. I've decided I'm gonna make a concerted effort to cut my videos right down. Just not take full advantage of the. There's a police car just gone past. Not take full advantage of the 15 minutes. Although I'm losing a fighting a losing battle already. Yeah, Watford, Fatal Hybrid. This might be of interest because I know you go to Watford, and anyone else. Cash converters. Went in there. I've had a couple of good finds in there in the past. I had a Lundra of 50p. Really nice nick as well. And I saw this Wipeout 3 Special Edition. And I bought the standard edition a few months ago, so that'll be going in the trades pile. But this one is mine. This is a keeper, and this is 50p. And I don't often see this. I rarely see it. But I thought I'll take the special edition over the standard edition anyway. Although I'm a bit of a magpie for when it says special edition. I don't know what's special about it. It might be bugger all. There might be no reason other than the fact it says special edition. The reason why it's special, but I don't know. But I was hone in. You hone in on it, and it just sort of takes your interest. And this £1.50. So that was £2 altogether. I took them up to the counter, and the girl behind the counter said, "Oh, I noticed that I had the PS1 game," and she said, "Oh, you were interested in those games?" And I said, "Yeah." She goes, "Because we just had a load traded in," and she picked a pile of about 20 from below the counter. And so I had a quick sort of scan as she picked them up, and a couple stood out. And this is quite uncanny because I bought one of these last week, Metal Gear Solid, but it's a Black Label edition. So the whether or not I can stand having a platinum version of this is now irrelevant, because I've now got the Black Label version, and it's got all the Silent Hill demo and the Silent Hill demo instructions, and its own instructions, and 2 discs, and it's all really nice nick. But this one's even better. Final Fantasy VII. No cracks. No cracks. Actually, no, one tiny little one there. Tiny little one, little hairline one there. And got all its bits, all 3 discs, and the manual. Go away! It was something about fucking broadband. Don't need this. Go away. Someone called Ivan with a really broad Indian accent. I feel really bad because every time someone phones up with a really broad Indian accent, I just get immediately suspicious that I'm being sold something. But yeah, it's all here. Final Fantasy VII Platinum. Both of these, I asked them how much all the games in the pile were, the pile of 20, and she went, they've been traded in. They were so new trade-ins, they didn't even have labels on them, price labels. And she had a look, and she had a whole printout of labels, and she went, "Oh, they're 20p." And I was so tempted to buy the whole pile. I mean, as if only for the cases, but I didn't want to. That was a bit rude to sit there and rifle through them. So I just took these for 40p and £2, so £2.40 for those. So the Final Fantasy VII will be going on in the trades pile, And same day from charity shop. Bit of a novelty this one, not a game but related. Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem, Collector's Edition DVD. Yeah, Collector's Edition DVD. Again, it's my magpie senses. Although it looks like it was a freebie from Game, which I'm a bit dubious about. But that was £1.99 in Oxfam, and it's a nice thing to put with. I've got Eternal Darkness for Game. It was a nice thing to put with it, really, just to have. I think I don't know what it includes, but I think it's sort of edited footage from the game, almost into, I suppose, like a little feature. But weird. Went to Tunbridge Wells yesterday to see my old nan, and made an excuse and went out to Computer Exchange, and I had some credit accumulated. So these aren't that interesting, but I'm playing catch up with my 360 games. And being an RPG fan, I thought Lost Odyssey, Infinite Undiscovery, Last Remnant, and Mass Effect. I'm most excited about Mass Effect. I know Infinite Undiscovery and Last Remnant don't have the best critical reputation, or weren't necessarily critically acclaimed, but I mean, one of my favourite games of all time, Suikoden 2, didn't have much critical acclaim when it was released. It was about sort of 65% in most reviews, but yeah, and yeah, they were all Computer Exchange purchases. The only weird thing is they're all complete. They're all quite nice condition actually, because I was able to sort through and get the best copies, just to keep my mind at rest. The only weird thing is this is a 4-discer. It's in a 3-disc case, so they're sort of crammed in. It doesn't quite close properly. So someone swapped over the case somewhere down the line. Finally, drum roll. I've got a package to open, but I've got to confess, it's a package I've been looking for a while. I'll just spat over the screen. Got to confess, when I got it, it was rattling around inside. It felt really light, so I got a bit suspicious and opened it up, but then I didn't really need to because it was all there. So that was just a bit of a mistake there. But here it is. It came from Computer Exchange. I took a bit of a gamble with the Computer Exchange online service, because you never know what you're going to get here. But I saw a game and it was only £3, and it's one of the rarest PS2 games you'll ever find, or not find as it goes. So I've already opened it, as you can see, but some ripping sound effects. Here you go. Just imagine I just ripped it up. Soul Divide. All there. It's all there. It's got one of these. I think the case has been swapped because it's got one of these sort of newer, cheaper ones, flimsy ones. I'll swap that out. Soul Divide, a game that you never see anywhere. Never see anywhere. And it was only £3. All other copies I've seen have just been way too expensive. But the manual is pathetic. Got a bit of a dog ear on the corner, but that's alright. Disc is a bit sweaty, a bit of a sweaty disc, a bit greasy and sweaty. But that's why I thought it was light, because the manual is so thin and weedy. Look, there's nothing to it. Look at that. It's pathetic. There you go. That's me. I'm well happy with this little haul. I'll put all the ones that are up for trade into a video very soon, and you can take a pick. So thanks for watching. That whole idea of trying to cut my videos down has gone by the wayside. I think this is me for life. I don't think it's ever going to happen. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all later. Bye.